Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public, our viewing audience. So please subscribe to our channel. Today I want to talk about how does one get their ex to pay more money in child support. And I want to talk about it from the standpoint of not needing to hire a lawyer, that is to say, in a do-it-yourself platform. I'll explain why I'm doing that in a minute. The friend of the court is supposed to be there to help people accomplish certain things during the life cycle of the case as it relates to minor children. So, for example, if you want to set up a visitation schedule, if you want to set up a child support schedule, you're theoretically supposed to be able to go to the friend of the court, fill out the appropriate forms, and they will set that in motion. With respect to child support, which is typically administered by the friend of the court, if your ex is paying you $100 a month and you want a raise, you feel that your expenses have gone up, maybe you've lost a job, maybe the other side is making more money, so $100 a month is no longer reasonable. You can go to the friend of the court, tell them what you want. You'll have to go down there. You tell them that you're seeking to modify upward the child support. Who can you speak to about getting that process going? They will turn you over to a friend of the court functionary at the counter and give you the forms to modify support. You'll fill them out. It'll require you to disclose what you make, what the other side makes, how often the child is with you, how often the child is with them, etc. And you'll file the forms. The friend of the court is supposed to do this for you without the need of you having to spend a lot of money hiring lawyers to get them to file motions before the judge. The friend of the court is supposed to get this in motion at certain intervals. And in fact, every couple of years, the friend of the court is inclined and encouraging of people to come to them and look at the support again. They're not going to do it on their own necessarily, but if you let them know, listen, a couple of years ago support was $100, but things have changed. I'm making less money. He's making more money. We were splitting the parenting time, but lately, last year, the child's been with me 100% of the time. In other words, there are things that should cause a modification of this support, and in that regard, if you have that, the friend of the court is supposed to help you do that. So you go down there yourself, you fill out the forms, you get it in motion, and you should be able to achieve a modification of support, an upward modification, and that's what the friend of the court ideally is for. Having said that, it is true that sometimes the friend of the court can't assist you with this. Why? Well, they'll get the paperwork together, but they can't serve the guy. They get stuck, and there's only so far they can go. Remember, the friend of the court is a governmental agency. They'll try to work with you, but once they reach a certain roadblock, they're really not in position to spend a lot of time trying to overcome that roadblock for one particular person. They work for everybody. In that case, you might have to hire your own attorney. Your attorney will be able to file a motion before the judge, get the guy served. If the guy can't be served in that way, the possibility that that petition can be served through alternative means, or their attorney may be able to hire an appropriate private investigator, track the guy down, serve him at work, do all sorts of things that the friend of the court doesn't have the manpower or funding to do. But understand that if you're doing that, of course, now you're in the private sector. Now you're not doing it yourself. You're hiring a lawyer to do it. You're paying that lawyer a significant amount of money for him to go through that process. So you've got to be aware that, yes, that alternative is there, but it's a more costly alternative than the do-it-yourself option. If you have any questions about that, reach out. I will be glad to help you out.